Market Lift helps small and medium-sized groceries to compete in the digital world by offering online ordering and curbside pickup. These businesses are being left behind by major corporations like Walmart, Target, H-E-B. They have billions of dollars and technical resources to have these services, whereas small and medium-sized groceries do not. They don't have the time, they don't have the money, they don't have the skill sets to have these resources. There's a gap. They're at risk of losing their loyal customers and missing out on larger orders. That's why we focus, our goal is to level the playing field. Online groceries are projected to hit $120 billion by 2028. 47% of that is curbside pickup. And another point is, an average online order is nearly 3 times larger than an average in-person order. So not only are the small and medium-sized businesses missing out on customer satisfaction, customer convenience, but also revenue, right? So Market Lift helps small and medium-sized groceries to compete in the digital world by offering online ordering and curbside pickup. Thank you.
My solution would be personalized surprise boxes that would be filled with self-care items, accessories, handwritten notes, and this would create a unique experience for all of my customers, making each customer feel supported and seen. My products turn self-care into something that people actually do and not ignore. My ideal customer profile will be teenagers and young adults between the ages of 18 and 25 years old. There has also been a lot of interest to come from family members and a wider audience, showing that my product appeals beyond the initial target market. Also, for year 1, my goal is to set and reach 300 potential customers through social media, word of mouth, as well as focusing on niche marketing. Today, I am seeking $2,500 to expand inventory, introduce new theme collections, as well as launch a monthly subscription option to increase long-term revenue. Thank you for your time.
And when you say other competitors, who are your competitors?
There are some people who, like Walmart or other places, who try to do the same exact thing, but they don't have any personalization, and they just want you to buy it. But I put love into each and every box, handwritten notes, and all of those things.
Okay, awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so there's a big opportunity in this market. Fast casual food is growing. It's expected to increase by 9% CAGR, that's a compounded annual growth rate, to 121.3 billion. And it's a similar growth rate with ethnic food cuisine. All right, so solution, I have created Safra here, fast casual Indian bowl concept. And it's designed to be approachable for people who aren't necessarily inundated with Indian food. Alright, so Safra will work similar to like a Chipotle, right? It's planned to be quick and efficient. You can get your food right there very quickly. Obviously, we'll use Indian flavors. High quality, nutritious food. With restaurants, people come back for high quality food. People come for nutritious food. People don't stay for low quality food, so that's very important. I've designed the menu, or I want the menu to be like have fewer items, because a lot of times Indian restaurants have a lot of items. Not everybody knows what's good to order. And with that being said, I plan to have rotating menu items. This is like a big key point of the business, okay? Because you have your favorites, but then not everybody knows everything else. So rotating menu items keeps things fresh, keeps people coming back, and keeps people knowing what's next.
It was a little nervous, but you did a really good job. So definitely be proud of the fact that you got through this entire presentation and you kept us all eyes peeled on you. One of the questions that I have is, so I know you mentioned what makes you different or unique. I like how you included the experience in that. Can you tell me about this model that you want to develop? Is it going to be like a brick and mortar? Is it going to be like a food truck experience?
Oh, yeah.
Like what is it, what is the physical location going to consist of?
Brick and mortar, so I plan on everything being in-house, okay? They make the food in-house, everything is fresh. You know, you line up, it's similar to like a Chipotle or a Cava. You line up, you go. You can order your food on the spot because convenience is very important. I want people to be able to go like right away and get their food like instantly, and that's very big. So when you compare it to like those restaurants, it's kind of similar, I would say.
And today I will be presenting Storybook Media Marketing. So Storybook Media Marketing is an all-in-one digital marketing service designed to help business owners grow their online presence without the hassle of needing to reach out to several different agencies and freelancers.
I'm in sales, right? So been doing it over 20 years. First of all, I know you're nervous. Okay. Listen, this is your vision, right? You know, you got a team. Own it. Own it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like this, you already said you get ready to provide a service that people will pay for. It's almost like, and it's easy to do, right? You know, we post videos on Instagram and TikTok all the time, but when it becomes to consistency, it's like washing our car, cutting our bread. Everybody knows how to do it, but they don't want to do it. So they pay for somebody to do it, right? And so you get ready to provide a service that people will pay for. Own it. You know what I'm saying? So
in the United States, 57% of adults ages 65 and older experience isolation. In Texas, 25% of older adults report high levels of loneliness. Loneliness isn't just an emotional issue. It is directly linked to different health risks, such as heart disease, depression, stroke, and dementia. Additionally, young adults, 40%, report and experience growth mental health crisis that is connected to the lack of social connection and community belonging. Because of this, loneliness isn't just an emotional issue, but also both of these major issues are connected, and a lot of people solve these problems separately. But what if the solution isn't separate at all? What if the solution is connection across generations? That is where Care for Two comes in. Hello, my name is Madeline Medrano, and I'm the founder of Care for Two. Care for Two is a paid youth program that helps the youth connect and support with seniors in their communities. They help with medications, wellness check-ins, health reminders, and the overall health sustainability of adults under adult supervision in the retirement homes.
So the target market is going to be professionals between the ages of 25 and 50 working in energy, tech, finance, healthcare, any corporate roles of that manner. These are high-income learners who do value eating well, they just don't have the time. But Texas is a huge, huge market for this healthy eating industry. I don't want to offer frozen food, like frozen TV dinners. I want to offer something like in a glass container, you pop it in the air fryer for a couple minutes and it tastes like it was made the same day.
That's where I had the idea. What if I could create a restaurant to bring all these sweets and treats in one place? So instead of a traditional menu, servers will walk around with a variety of different global sweets and treats, and customers can then grab different pieces of cakes, pies, and other things to their own desire. Once a dessert has been passed around once, the customer can then request it again, and they can try it to their own desire.
I think marketing something like this, it's not simple, but it's definitely doable because people are always looking for great places to go for dessert, great places to host little celebration parties and all that good stuff. Are you going to expand to include other things, or it will only be desserts?
So I want to, kind of like a Brazilian steakhouse, instead of a salad bar, have an ice cream bar, so you can top that with your dessert that you get. And then I also want to have like mocktails and cocktails, but other than that, it's really just desserts.
So my mission for this company is to help all kids and adults of all walks of life to become future champions and my technique, which is boxing, what I love to do. And to create opportunities for those that don't have the financial stability to be able to go to boxing gyms or have the transportation of that sort. So the problem with society today and how my boxing gym will solve that. So a lot of people, they don't have disciplined lives, or they don't, like I said, they live in places where the crime rate's a lot bad. In my area where drug addiction is real heavy, and they just don't have the people set in life that will help them achieve those things or be able to chase their dreams. And the issue is that some young adults, they're just trying to get their life together, and they don't have, like I said, they don't have the people or the right mentors to be able to accomplish that in life.
Yeah, I want to first encourage you by saying, great job overcoming adversity. Your slide stopped a couple times. You could have just said, you know what, I'm done with it, right? But you continue to push through. So first, I want to acknowledge that and say kudos to you for that. The ones that we were able to see, the visual piece was great. I appreciated you being able to share your story like everyone else is saying. And as you were speaking, I whispered to AJ because we're, on a school board over 4 cities, right? And so immediately when you started speaking, I said, oh, Alvin, right? So when you said Angleton, I'm like, oh, okay, that makes perfect sense. So I would say add the statistics to the area that you're speaking of. I grew up in Angleton. This percentage of children are considered economically disadvantaged. They have no extracurricular activities. Football, baseball, basketball is not for everyone. This is a sport that is completely untapped, and this is what it's done for me. And of course, continue to share your story, but share the statistics of your area because that's critically important to this. I think personally, not a fan of boxing, right? Personally. But I think it's an amazing sport because my nephew was the same way. School was not the thing, and somebody talked to him about boxing, and as a family, we supported it, drove to the Woodlands, all of these different places to watch him compete and all of those things. So it is a great avenue for the youth and being able to just do something positive if the right people are supporting them through their experience and stuff. So, kudos to you. Thank you.